And welcome into episode 17 of the Freeballers podcast. I'm your co-host, AA Ron, and with me today, I have...
I hate this.
Oh my God. I'm Jordan. Hey.
It's Jordan. Hey. Who else we got?
I'm back, finally.
Joe
I'm
G
here,
is
Joe
back.
G.
Welcome back, Joe.
Thank you so much.
I heard you had an eventful couple weeks.
I did. I definitely did. Went on
But
vacation.
I'm going to ask the question everybody wants to know. Did you stub your big toe at all?
No.
Thank God.
Yeah. That was actually one of the only things that didn't happen to me while I was gone.
Good. That's always... I'm telling you, that'll ruin a day. Am I right,
Put
Jordan?
me on the 2-week DL.
Jordan?
We lost him again. Sounds like I might have stubbed his big toe.
Yeah. But anyway, welcome into the podcast, guys. We're week 17, believe it or not. That's a whole NFL season. You believe that shit?
No, time flies.
Yeah, and we're having fun, let me tell you. But we have another great show lined up for you guys. We're going to do what Jordan and I did last week, and that's just completely freeball it. We're all just going to have a convo. Hope you enjoy listening in. And we have some questions thrown in there. And we're also going to hit you guys with our Freeballers draft at the end. So make sure you stay tuned in for that. It's going to be a good one. But like Joe, you were kind of telling us a little bit about your week or 2 weeks. Go ahead and elaborate a little bit if you'd like.
Okay, I'm going to break down every day I've been gone from the podcast. So starting on August the 26th. No, I'm kidding. So basically I was in Destin, Florida, which we have had some good memories there. Us three took a trip down to Naples, so we're familiar with the
terrain.
What side is that? Yeah, what side is that? That's the golf side.
Yeah.
Great side. The only side you want to go to in Florida, really. Luckily, I didn't run into any crazy Florida man style things.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. But it was good. I got so sick that I got the shiver shakes. Have you ever been so sick that, like, even in, like, severe heat, you are just so cold you can't get warm?
Yep, that's the worst.
It was my first night down there. It's 4 a.m. I go outside, and I don't want to wake anybody up, so I grab this, like, towel that's in our bathroom, and I wrap myself up in a towel. I have a hoodie on, sweatpants on, socks on, and it's, like, 89 degrees at 4 a.m. in Florida. And I fell asleep outside because I needed the heat, and it was not fun.
Fell asleep outside.
Sheesh. Next to a big empty bottle of Patron that I realized probably didn't look very good for the people that were walking by when I woke up in the morning.
Did you have a couple dollars sitting next to you?
I did not. I wish some people would have just tossed it, like, out of, like, sympathy, but they didn't.
Probably like, nah, he can afford
But
Patron.
it's getting crazy down there.
Shit.
Seriously.
How so?
But every single day except one, they had, like, the severe double red flag or red and purple flag out, which means, like, do not swim. There's sharks and there's jellyfish and dangerous marine life and whatnot. Waves were crazy. It was pretty interesting. There's a hammerhead shark there the week before we went down. So we stayed out of the water for the most part. But it was a good trip.
Good.
And then I missed last week's pod because of the same thing. No, you're good.
You went to Destin again?
No, I came back. We didn't have a lot of time to record. I was still recovering from the sickness that you guys heard on, like, the podcast like 2 weeks ago. And so yeah, we missed for that, and then the holiday weekend hit, so I'm just glad to be back.
True. What'd you get into, Jordan?
Traveled up to Seabus, hung out with you, had your little wedding ceremony. That's what it's called. Wedding ceremony. That's about it.
No, it's not. No. Happily ever after party.
Oh my God. The belle of the ball here. Call it like it is.
Wedding ceremony is like the actual ceremony.
It was basically like what would be the wedding reception immediately following up, but your original wedding already had a reception. So that's what
Did I
confuses
say
people.
ceremony?
Yeah.
I did not mean to say that.
Oh,
I meant reception.
there
But
you
yeah,
go.
you're happily ever after or whatever.
Yep.
But yeah, I really dug that venue. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that now. I'm all thrown
Parsons
off.
North. Shout
Yeah,
out
that place
Parsons
was-
North.
Yeah, that place was really cool.
Yep. We got lucky there. It actually turned out better than I thought it was.
The venue was like perfect size too. Like there was a lot of people there, and the space like filled it out pretty nicely. Thought it was good. You were all over. You were mingling like crazy.
Thank God you just did that.
Glug, 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 glug.
Aaron, are you even there? Are you there, Aaron?
Hey
Hello?
guys, I was talking the entire time and I had my mic on mute.
Oh, congratulations!
Perfect.
Welcome back. I'm glad you're back with us here
Thank
after
you.
a short 3-minute intermission.
Yeah, but like I was saying on mute, is that venue was perfect because it wasn't too big to where people were just spread out, and it also wasn't too small to where it was just super packed.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
And yes, and I was everywhere mingling because I was being pulled every which way. So yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
you know
how
what,
those
in-
things go.
in those types of settings, dude, like my mind, like I wouldn't say I had anxiety there. I do have anxiety, but there it was just kind of like I was just overwhelmed, you know. So yeah, I guess I'll just go ahead and tell you guys what I did. We had our first kickball game, obviously, because I'm a kickball junkie now. Play every week. We beat the team called the Chargers, and again, shout out to Parsons North Brewing Company because they sponsored our kickball team this session. Big time stuff there. But we beat
That's awesome.
this other team. I think it was like 12-2. Yeah, good times. But that's really it. You know, and obviously I had that happily ever after party. That was pretty cool to see like friends and family all in one spot. So
We had our
pretty-
fantasy draft. How do you feel like that went?
Oh yeah, I forgot to talk to you about that, Joe. I just want to send a big fuck you to you
You're welcome.
because you had the 9th pick and I had the 10th pick, and it happened at least 5 times where you took somebody that I wanted, and I was like, he's gonna win because he's taking guys that I was gonna get. So.
That happened with me with DJ in our league, and then in my family league with my sister's boyfriend, and it just kept happening, and it was pissing me off.
Yeah, it happened literally probably like round 1 through 5. You took the guy that I was gonna get, and I was like, "Well, fuck, I don't know what to do now." Plan
I
ruined.
guess that bodes well for our fantasy football podcast, then, right?
Yeah, really well.
I mean, we must think alike.
Speaking of that fantasy football podcast, I just want to let everybody know I don't think it's gonna happen.
Oh, great.
Yeah, because I never heard back from you and Patrick, and Jordan just said, "Nah, I'm good."
That's understandable. We could talk about it after this.
Okay.
Yeah, you should probably cut that
Yeah,
out of the
I'll
podcast. That's like a weird thing to talk about. You fucking moron. It's like
How
trying
about I
to lead an
fucking
ape-
cut you?
It's like
You
trying to
can't
lead an
just
ape
skip
to a
it.
rainforest.
Oh, this is all going in, you stupid idiot.
Like, I'm sitting here, Aaron, and I know a lot of jokes about unemployed people, but none of them work. So
That was good.
That's amazing.
For the record, I'm employed. That was just a dad joke from Jordan.
Aaron, you have some would you rather this week, right? Let's
Yep.
go ahead and dig into those, bud.
All right. Would you rather have 1 wish granted now or have 3 wishes granted in 10 years?
Are these limitless wishes?
What? He said 1 wish now or 3 in 10 years.
Right. Are these limitless wishes? Like, not you could vote for more wishes or wish for more wishes, but like, is it like I could be rich forever? Is that a wish that could happen? What kind of rules we playing with these wishes?
You can't
you-
wish for an
you
infinite
can't-
amount of anything.
You can't wish for more wishes. How's that?
Okay. Well, then you just take the one.
And what is that wish going to be?
I wish it was 10 years from now so I could take my other 3 wishes.
No, because you got the wish now, so you couldn't get the one from later on.
It's a time loop theory, Jordan. Jesus, read some.
Well, I looped your time and I shoved it up your I would take the 3 in 10 years because literally I could just do whatever I wanted to now.
I just think there's a solid chance I might die in the next 10 years.
Wow. Okay, next question. Would you rather get a free appetizer with every meal or get a free dessert with every meal?
Let me get that app.
Jordan, we're waiting on you, kid.
Like, let me think, Aaron.
No,
Good
there's
Lord.
time
This
to
is
think.
life-changing. Let him think. Let the man think.
I know. I was gonna say app, but like, I never get desserts that I don't want to pay like an extra little sum. Plus, like, if you get an app every time, you may get full for your main course.
It's true. I
It's
often
like that.
get...
And this is kind of tying into our draft. Where like after you eat like a nice burger, you might get a little sweet tooth and want something sweet to to end your meal.
It
Yeah.
sounds good, but I always feel like I want a dessert. But then no matter what level amount of food I eat, I never want dessert after I eat out.
Yeah,
You know?
you're right. So I'm gonna pull an Aaron here, and I'm gonna go with an app because I led you guys to believe I was gonna go with dessert.
Smart.
I'm gonna go with an appetizer.
You led us astray and then fucking brought us right back to where we started.
The plot twist we needed.
Oh, God.
It's a
All right,
time
well,
loop. Read.
Some.
Learn some.
Read some.
That's all the would you rathers I have, guys. If you have any would you rathers, remember to always
No,
send them
but-
in to us
Oh.
because I'm sick and tired of coming up with my own shit. So I'm going to need some help from the fans out there. Let's get it together.
Hey, let's.
What would
sound
you
a
guys
little
pay
Less aggressive.
To never, ever have to go to the bathroom again.
What would
This
we
goes
pay?
back to my remember my question a few weeks back about like the injury thing?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do the same thing just with go to the bathroom. Now, I'm going to put some parameters on this.
Wait,
You
is going
ha-
to the bathroom a burden for you or something?
Hold on. So you
He's just
still
always in pain.
you still have to feel like all the different feelings of a stomach and like the digestive system's like process. You just don't ever have to go. So you just save that time.
Oh.
So the question is really how much does it bother you, or would it be worth for you to just take that out? You
At
don't
this
have to
po-
worry about doing that again.
At this point in my life, it doesn't matter to me, but I always see those commercials. You got to go right now. Maybe if I hit that age and I get my AARP card, I may want to drop some money. But right now, I'm
you don't
fine.
care.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't see going to the bathroom being an issue for me right now. So, I don't know if I'm gonna spend any money at all, Joe.
I was just doing like the gallon water challenge like 2 weeks ago, where you drink like a gallon of water a day.
When you're
And-
getting mad about everyone calling things challenges, and here you go calling it a water gallon challenge.
Well, I don't know what to call it. Like what do they call it? I guess a diet, water, a gallon. I don't know.
Well,
Water
But you're right.
gallon
You're
water
absolutely
board.
right.
It
Call
comes
me
full
on my,
circle though, because I've been doing a 100 push-up challenge a day challenge.
Yep.
The challenge of the challenge.
I've been doing 1,000 calories a day challenge.
That means you're dying. Aaron, you
Oh.
need some more.
All right,
I've been doing go at every work at every day challenge.
Oh, that's gotta suck.
Yeah, it's not good. So how do you guys feel about saying goodbye to someone and then walking the same direction to get where you need to go?
Pretty awkward. Yeah.
It happened
for
to me
sure.
today at work, where you're like in the cafeteria or something, and you're like both getting a drink, and you're like, all right, well, have a good rest of your day, and then we both leave at the same time. We have to walk down the same long hallway together.
Right. Or you're
Before,
like,
like, splitting
at
up.
like a party. You're like, oh hey, it was nice seeing you, man. I'll talk to you later, and then you walk and like you guys park next to each other type shit.
Yeah.
Bye again. See ya.
Are you saying that because that's exactly what happened with us at Aaron's whatever you call it celebration?
Wait, you guys did that?
Well, Derek was right there too. I said like this big long goodbye to Derek. Dapped up, said goodbye to Molly. Everyone hugged, shook hands, whatever. We walked out, and then immediately we were like at the same car, like parked right next to us.
That's awesome.
All right, bye now. Bye again.
Zippity doo.
I mean, I already said bye.
And then you end up
Alright.
trying to say something like you try to say goodbye in a different way, and then it makes it like super awkward. because you try to do something unique than what you just said.
You hate
All right,
to
I
see
hope you and your family are well.
Hope the night is long so you can get enough sleep. See ya.
it. Gotta
Hope you
vacuum my
sleep super
room.
well.
Right.
Have you ever been out somewhere and saw something someone was buying and immediately made a judgment on what type of person they are?
If it's out in the ordinary, yes. So I'm just like, why does
Example.
this guy have duct tape and a bottle of bleach? You know,
How often does that happen to you?
it's happened once. I was in a dollar store. And I was like, yeah, something sketchy's going on.
Why is this guy at Lowe's buying a ladder, a Snickers, and a couple swatches of paint? I don't.
It is 2 a.m. in May, and this guy is leaving Kroger's with a bottle of scotch and those Christmas tree Little Debbie cakes.
Ooh.
Hey,
Honestly,
that wouldn't be a mad mixture though. Actually,
Wouldn't be
it
a
kind of
bad
is,
time.
but
honestly, I've made a purchase a couple times where I'm like, God, people are gonna judge me so hard because I have the most random shit, and it was probably like, I had like toilet paper, a body armor, and a fucking bug spray or something.
hey, we should we should do that. Just go to stores and then like buy the most like random things and just see how people react.
And make
then
the cashier look at us all weird because you can't
And
do
then you
self
gotta-
checkout.
You gotta say something sly too, like to the cashier, like, "Oh shit, I forgot something. Like this won't work without it." And you just leave everything on the conveyor belt, and you run back and get like one more awkward thing.
Yes.
Like there's like a Four Loko, like you said, some duct tape, and then you run back.
Oh
and
shit,
get
my
toothpaste.
tuna!
Like this mixture wouldn't have worked without it.
yes. I'm on board.
I like it.
Oh, okay, guys. Shot out of a cannon contest. You guys ready? Whoever throws out the best random name wins. Jordan, go.
Ooh, all right.
Go.
I'm gonna go with Ronald Sizemore.
Joe.
Harry Lattimore.
All right, and I got Bob Marquellis.
I think the quah is what messed me up there. If it was just Bob Marcellus and not a quah, I don't know.
Well, he's Puerto
Like, I wanna
Rican,
guess.
so yeah, he's Puerto Rican. So
Would you
Yeah.
guys believe me if I told you that I think I won that one?
No.
I definitely would never believe something like that. Thoughts and prayers out to the Bahamas, by the way. They're underwater right now.
Yeah, seriously.
Hurricane Dorian is moving 1 mile per hour. Or at least as of yesterday. Yesterday being Monday.
Like, you mean like it's leaving the area in 1 mile an hour?
I think it got
It's not-
downgraded. Right?
No, it was yesterday. It was literally moving 1 mile per hour, like just hovering over the
Right,
Bahamas.
right.
and
So,
Yeah.
right. Do you know how fast the winds were and all that stuff though?
probably really fast, like 160 plus.
Sheesh.
But yeah,
So it was just camping there.
yeah,
God.
that was just a quick tidbit. Just wanted to get that out.
That's cool. That's a good little thing before the draft.
Is it draft time,
Hold
guys?
on.
Is it draft time? Welcome in to the Freeballers draft.
Holy shit.
What in the news channel? What?
Welcome to the NFL draft.
Hey,
All
Joe,
right,
I
guys.
think you did that like in one of the first episodes, and when I listened to it, I was like, "Damn, he really nailed that like intro." And I feel like
The
you nailed it
breaking news.
again. Yeah, have you practiced that for a while?
Every night of my life do I practice that. All I want to be is a news reporter in the 70s.
Who doesn't?
Where they don't have like actual like buttons to press to make the noise. You gotta do it with your mouth.
Like when you hear the paper printing off in the background, like on those long like fax machines, and we're reading it off as it like prints out.
And I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm Ron.
Stay classy, San Diego.
All right. What is the draft? What's the draft order? Who's up first, second, and third?
Well, we are going to be this draft is called the Sweet Tooth Draft. We're going to be drafting sweets. We're going to choose 4 sweets. The order this week, well, it was me and you last week, Jordan. So, like, you want to give Joe first pick, and then you, and then me? You want to do that?
Yeah, Aaron, that sounds great. Let's do that.
Let's get into it. Joe, you're on the clock.
So, with the number 1 overall draft pick, obviously I'm in just a shit spot here, you know, because there's a million different companies that are amazing, and you're not going to win everyone's votes, but I'm just going to go with one that I think will collectively make everyone happy, and I am going to draft Oreos.
I love me some
Wait, so
Oreos.
That's not what you would go with, like, if it were you choosing?
Oreo, Oreo Thins are fantastic, but I don't know if Oreos are my favorite. They're up there. They're like top 3.
You're disgusting.
Okay. Well, let me draft the rest of these, and I'll show you how on the money I am.
I mean, if I want something sweet, I'm gonna go with a donut.
Ooh, but what kind? You got to do brand.
A brand of a donut?
Yeah.
Krispy Kreme.
Boom. Brilliant.
Krispy Kreme donut.
On vacation, we went to the actual Krispy Kreme place and got them hot. God, they're some of the best things ever.
That thing melt in your mouth?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I think, also, by the way, not to like inform either of your guys' picks, I think you should allow things like Girl Scout cookies too. Things like that would be like a snacky food. It doesn't have to be necessarily one you'd find in a grocery store, but there you go. I'm just trying to add that.
Thanks, Joe.
Why you gotta sound like that, Aaron?
All right, so I'm on the clock for 2 here. Oreos are my favorite cookie, so I can't take that. But I'm going to take one of my favorite snacks ever since I was a little kid. And I'm going to go with Nutty Bars. Little Debbie's Nutty Bars.
That was going to be my Nutty Buddy draft pick.
Ooh, sorry, bud. And that's my pick for number 3, and it comes back to me for number 4. And with my number 4 pick, oh, God, there's so many things that I love here. But I'm going to stay in the peanut butter realm. And I'm going to get the sophisticated cookie Nutter Butter.
God damn it. Are you kidding me?
Nope, I'm getting you back from the fantasy football draft yesterday.
I've never once seen you eating Nutter Butter.
Oh, that's because I only get them when they're on sale. And yeah.
Yeah, they are like $4 or $5. It's crazy.
All right, so that makes me up next, and I have it lined up because I've eaten these things since I was a wee lad, mate. I don't know why I use that accent, but I'm gonna go with
me neither.
The classic honey bun.
Oh,
sugar pie, honey bun.
Ooh.
You know I love you.
No,
that has to stay in.
I am gonna.
That was pretty good, Jordan. I like how you hit the high note.
I feel like Jordan fake throws up once a show.
Yes.
You guys disgust me.
Oh, God. All right, Joe's back on the clock for dos.
And you guys, you dumb idiots. You left
Always.
me. I love saying it. You guys left me some good ones. So here I'm going to take the Chips Ahoy.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say when you think classic just chocolate chip cookies, that's probably what you think.
For sure,
So,
for sure.
Got the Chips Ahoy. Now I'm looping back, and I'm going to take one that may not hit for everyone, but it hits for me because Aaron's kind of taken so many of my other ones. I'm going to go with Fudge Stripes.
Okay.
Just a very good cookie, middle class cookie. It's a working class cookie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, blue collar worker there. Yeah.
Blue collar worker.
It's just in the aisle doing the dirty work there, you know. But it's
nobody's giving it
on the
respect,
inside. It's just as good.
Yep.
but it's there, fighting the good fight.
That's all you can ask for.
I know what I want to go with here, and it's peanut buttery. But I cannot think of the name.
I already took it.
No, but you didn't though, because it's the. Oh my goodness. Can you guys help me out with the name here? It's it's peanut butter. It's a cookie. It has peanut butter in the middle, and it's like little peanut cookies.
Yeah,
I
it's a little
already-
Nutter Butter.
I already took it.
Those
like
are
I said.
Nutter Butters.
Yes, you fucking head
Damn
case.
it,
Get the
dude.
fuck out of here.
I was
really
waiting for it
trying
to
to
be like
find
they're really
something
expensive.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
I'm like
hilarious.
he's describing exactly another butter.
Word for word.
It's got like little squares on it, like in the peanut. That's the part of the cookie.
Did
and,
already?
like, it's in aisle 13,
Yeah.
right next to the Oreos.
No. I am going to go with the oatmeal cream pie.
No, I'm just kidding. That's a good pick. It's a good pick. I used to eat those like all the time. Good pick though, Jordan. So it's on me, huh? Okay.
You're finishing
these
up.
It's for your third and last pick here, bud.
Holy
ones, my boy.
shit. What the hell do I do here?
That's how snake drafts work.
Yeah, you're right. So, since Jordan went with a classic oatmeal cream pie, I'm going to go with another classic right here. And I'm going to go with the Star Crunch. Another classic Little Debbie snack. Used to eat it all the time. Might not be a hit with the fans, but I like it. And then for my last pick, this is going to cap off another phenomenal draft by your boy AA Ron. I know this is going to be a hit for literally everyone out there. And I'm going to go with the infamous Ho-Hos.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, guys.
Good night. Good night,
Turn
Irene.
off the lights.
Hey, Jordan, tell your uncle to
Not
stop sending me
bad.
money.
So
Lord.
that's your uncle as well.
That would also be.
Joe, tell your uncle to stop sending me money.
Okay.
Tell your niece to stop kicking me in the shin. So I'm gonna.
It's already
I feel
taken,
like,
Jordan.
feel like you guys could shoot this down, okay?
You know those peanut buttery.
because I am thinking peanut butter cookie here.
Oh my god,
But
it's happening again.
I'm thinking, here we go, do-si-do, the Girl Scout do-si-dos.
Okay.
Wow.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
is
you can do
that
it.
too
You just-
similar to Aaron's Nutty Butters? Nutty
No,
bar,
no,
nutty,
no, you can
nutty
do that.
buddies.
Just came
What
deep,
the hell is it?
deep from left field there.
Nutter butter. You're combining his two picks. There's Nutty Buddies and there's Nutter Butters.
No, I got nutty bars.
See, that's
Yeah,
why I
it's
just give
Nutty
both.
Buddies. Trust me, Aaron. Trust me.
I didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
Nutty Buddies are the Nutty Bars. That's what you're talking about.
So, am I able to choose that, or should I choose
I just don't-
something?
I just don't want
Different.
people to get nutty buddies confused with muddy buddies, like the Chex muddy buddies.
I don't think. that
Right,
would
but
ever
is my pick too similar to yours, Aaron?
Jordan, no, because it's a different brand. You can have it. I'm gonna beat you anyway. It's whatever.
Well, I mean, I could always go with something else that I have lined up
No,
here. It's fine.
Look up Dosey
No.
Does. They're not anything like them.
It's a peanut butter sandwich. It's the same thing, isn't it?
I mean, kind of.
It's similar, but you can have Dosey though.
They're just shaped differently.
Yeah, they're not peanuts. That's the main draw.
Right. I don't know. I feel like it's too similar.
Then you don't do it.
All right, then don't fucking
All right,
take it,
then
dude.
I'm-
Choose
then
another
I'm
thing.
okay. I'm going with Thin Mints then.
Thin Mints, got it. So
All right.
Jordan vetoed his own pick of Dosey Dos and went with Thin Mints. Joe is on the
Thin
clock
Mints
with his last
cookie.
pick.
All right. Nope. 2 picks.
You get one.
Correct. I get.
You get one because
No, you're
we're not
right, I
going
get
back
one.
around.
Holy
You
shit!
crazy
You're
son
right.
of a bitch.
God damn it! Now I'm in a
He's in a pickle.
as it were.
Yep.
So
As
I'll
you
tell
were.
you the ones I would have taken, as it were. Cosmic brownies are up there. Hostess cupcakes are up there. The one I hate to leave on the board is the Hostess mini muffins, but I am also going to go with the Girl Scout cookie. I'm going to go with the best cookie there is. It's underappreciated. The tag-along.
Oh, which one's the tag along?
Chocolatey, peanut buttery.
Oh, I knew it. That's my favorite Girl Scout cookie. I might vote for you just because of that.
Yeah.
Hey, Zebra cake rolls. Those are good.
Oh, Joe,
Should've
you
won
know what we
something
left out?
Uh-oh.
Christmas tree cakes.
Shit! I mentioned earlier in the podcast I forgot to draft it. Was it you and me that used to always eat those at Kroger? Those are still literally like my
Yes.
favorite. Maria
I
gets
always-
me like a pack every time.
As soon as I see them out on the shelves, I have to grab them.
All right, Joe.
So-
Your team.
So my team, you know I'm really bad at this. My team is Oreo, Chips Ahoy. Then I came back with the... See, I think I do get 2 here, right? No, what did I
We
take
chose
the other
4.
time
You
around?
got fudge stripes.
Fudge Stripes and Tagalongs.
There you go. And I went with Krispy Kreme donut, honey buns, oatmeal cream pie, and thin mince cookie.
Jordan, go ahead and tell them what I got because I didn't write it down.
I only have your first 2.
You had Nutty Buddies, Nutty Bars. You had...
Nutter Butters, Nutty Bars, Ho-Hos, and Star Crunch.
Boom. It's a pretty damn good lineup, too.
Thank
I'm
you.
hungry now.
And remember, Jordan, go ahead and tell them what they need to remember.
Remember to submit your draft ideas, your would you rathers, and all your things you need to be answered or things you want to hear on the podcast at Twitter at FBallers Podcast. You can also vote in this draft that we just did and check out our previous drafts or the results from the drafts at FBallers Podcast on Twitter.
Oh, and another
And
thing.
seriously... Okay, go ahead.
Another thing. If you haven't already, if you're listening to this podcast on Apple Podcasts, go ahead and hit that 5-star rate thing. Go ahead and rate us 5 stars and put a review in. All right? Thanks.
But
Yeah.
try to be kind with the review because
We're
we actually
sensitive.
read them and we take our time.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
I actually
And-
wanted to read a 5-star review, Aaron, from that one dude, Craig.
yeah?
He said, "Goofy, but funny. These 3 play off of one another very well. I love listening, and I cannot wait to hear more. Cheers." You know what? That one dude, Craig, cheers to you. Thank you for
Seriously.
not only giving us 5 stars, but for leaving a review. We really appreciate that. I appreciate it, and I'm
cheers,
sure
Craig.
Joe
Yeah.
and Aaron do.
I like any kind of critical feedback, honestly. Even if there's something you don't like about the podcast, tell us in a nice way, you know? We want to make this as good as can be.
Or you can just be an asshole to me. I don't care.
Yeah.
And then
Because it
one
happens
last...
to everyone.
I have one last
Hold on,
thing.
hold
guys.
on, hold on. I got to say one thing. This is the thing
Okay.
I forgot to talk about earlier in the podcast.
And after your one thing, I have one thing. Okay?
Okay, then I have a tag-along thing onto yours. Okay?
Okay.
Not the cookie. So at your celebration of life event, whatever it was.
Jeez. Am I dead? Did I die?
Celebration of life.
I've called it like 4 different things this podcast. I had so many people that I had no idea who they were come up to me and tell me that they liked the podcast and that they wanted to put a name to a face and all that, or a face to a name, I should say. And I just thought that was so cool. And I want to say thank you to all of our listeners. And yeah, like I said, just like we already previously mentioned, just give us feedback. Thank you guys for listening. Share it with friends. And thank you for making us a part of your week, you know?
Yeah. Really appreciate it. And I said I have one thing, but damn it, I can't count. I have 2 things. Okay?
Oh,
First thing, if you're not on social media, if you don't have Twitter, if you don't have Instagram and Facebook like all us young kids, and you have a telephone, you can easily call our Freeballers hotline or you can send us a text message. It's that easy. I'm going to say the number one time and one time only. The number that you can reach us at is 513-399-7109. Remember, leave us a voicemail or send us a text with your question, life advice, whatever it may be. And lastly, and me and my brother, we both have Freeballers Podcast decals for our cars. Joe is going to get his soon. But if any of you Freeballers fans out there would like a decal sticker for your car to help get the word around the world, please send your orders to our Twitter page. Go ahead and slide in our DMs if you'd like. They are only going to be $5. For a limited time only, there's a limited supply. Freeballers podcast decals. Get them while they're hot.
And they're pretty good size too. They're like probably like the size of like an iPhone Plus or a Max. You know?
Yeah, I would say they're like
they're about that
5 inches wide and
5x4 or something like that.
5 by
Yeah.
3.5.
yeah. I mean,
they're
it's
pretty big.
good size. It fits in the bottom corner of my back window.
Transparent, so you don't have that ugly like box that a lot of those stickers have like around it.
And it's
Yeah.
It's
and
like cut
pretty
out.
sweet
It's really
looking.
nice.
It is
Yeah.
literally our Freeballers podcast logo.
Yeah,
I hate
and
putting stickers and shit on my car. It's going on my window the second I get it.
yes, and the only thing I do say, if you put it in your order, it is kind of difficult to get the decal to stick to your car. You have to be really careful. But if you do mess it up on the first go around, we can replace it for free because we're nice like that.
Mm.
So yeah, go ahead and send us a message via Twitter, or if you'd like to put in your order on our hotline, go for it. But that's all
Love
I
it.
got.
Aaron,
So we
you wanna
splitting
drop
up
sign
duties
us off,
here?
baby?
What'd you say, Joe?
Oh, I didn't know if you had a sign off and a roast and all that.
I didn't write any roast down. I didn't write any sign off down. Just because, it was me and Jordan last week. But, I mean, I guess I can try to rip you guys up off the top of the dome piece here. Is it... Who just took a drink?
Joe.
Joe, your breath smells like hot garbage.
Hey,
And Jordan, you have the feet of an opossum. And
I don't want to ever hear you say opossum again.
I'm sorry, you have the feet.
and possum.
You have
just
the
roasted
feet
yourself
of
on that
a.
one.
You have the feet of a possum. And with
my
that being said, we'll see you guys next week. Remember to always drink skunked beer and vomit while laying down.
Nope. All right. That's going to do it for us there.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.